I'm Debbie Berzer with Debbie's Illuminations, and I'm here with Watch Kansas. And today I'm going to be interviewing Tim Johnson, who is a Leavenworth House of Representatives out of District 38. Thank you, Tim, for coming.
Well, it's a wonderful day here.
It is.
Easter just passed, and now we're getting into good springtime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is nice. Well, first I want to thank you for running for this office and throwing your hat in this last election season and getting elected. That was wonderful. But now I want to ask you, can you share with the viewers a little bit about yourself and maybe why you decided to run?
Well, it kind of goes back to Representative Willie Dove, who was in the 38th.
Yes.
The last few years I've been a high school teacher at the Basehor-Linwood District and taught government, and I asked Willie Dove to come in and speak. The next thing I knew, we were going on tours, and it was one of the good learning experiences for our kids. And then Willie gave us an award. He brought in our power lifters from Basehor-Linwood for our championships. And I stood out there and I looked back at everybody out, in the legislature, and I go, oh man, I'd like to be here too. And I told Representative Dove that. And when he chose to run for the Senate, he came to me and he asked. And so I said, yes, I'm going to do this. So that's how I got started this year.
Well, thank you very much. So, Tim, you said you were a school teacher. Is that what your business was all those years?
No, I started here in Wyandotte County, law enforcement with the sheriff's office.
Well, thank you for that, too.
Way back when, in the early 70s, was an intern. Then I went on to work there for many, many years. Worked for Sheriff John L. Quinn, and when he lost an election, I took a job as a chief of police out in central Kansas. And after 31 years, I was a little burned out, especially with child abuse issues. And I went into teaching, and I've been teaching since then. I taught literally up till the end of December before going into the legislature. So kind of two different careers there.
Well, I thank you for both of your careers, and well, this one too. This is your third one.
Yes.
This is definitely a career. You don't get paid a lot. You
I
don't get
don't.
paid a lot at all, but you put in a lot of hours going into Topeka and taking care of the taxpayers' money.
Yes,
And
it
thank you.
is. Make $88 a day, which means I'm making probably $10 an hour. So the question is if we move minimum wage up to 15 an hour, do I get a raise?
There's a good question.
So
Okay, so since you've been there, and maybe this is unfair, but have you had a chance to actually sponsor or write a bill yourself, or is it too early?
no, I worked with three other legislators after I knew that I was going to be the candidate or was elected. Pat Proctor, David French, and Lance Neely for a veterans home in northeast Kansas.
Oh.
Veterans issues are very important to me with two sons in the Army, family history. Mom was a military nurse for a while. And we lack a facility for these veterans who give everything for us.
Oh.
There's nothing in northeast Kansas, so we work to get a veterans home that is a long-term care. We're not talking just like a dormitory. This is for those people that have come out of especially the Vietnam era issues and need that place. Well, only two that are available are out in Dodge City and Winfield, and I'm not going to send a family member that far away. We had an opportunity to look for federal grant money. We wrote the bill, pre-filed it, and we were told that, well, you're young, it's not going to happen. It has happened. And just 2 days ago in conference committee, we put together that bill, and it's going to happen. The governor has agreed to sign it. I feel good in here because I know there are going to be some veterans here in the next 3 and 4 years that will have a place that they deserve to finish off their life for everything they did for us. And it's just amazing.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy that you got that taken care of. I mean, our veterans do mean so much to us, and thank you for that. So, are there education components written in with any of this?
I tell you what, that's a whole nother section of things. The education component, I was on the K through 12 budget committee.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I probably ought to do a whole interview just on that because that right now is going to be the what happens finally in the legislature as the veto session comes up. So,
That's in May.
oh
I
yeah.
believe. Yeah. So, okay. So, anything else that you'd like to share with us about what you've been doing or what
It's a
you've learned?
fantastic experience. I feel like I'm back in college. I mean, I'm learning new dynamics, but I also am able to draw on some things. And so I'd like to thank the people that helped elect me. The people in my district are such good people in Basur and DeSoto area. And just want to let them know they make a difference. So I guess that's about it for me.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is Debbie Berzer, and I've been here visiting with Tim Johnson, who is the House of Representatives District 38 out of Leavenworth and Johnson County area. And I want to thank you again for your service.
You are so welcome.